What's the biggest promise your parents broke? My mother swore she'd be at my high school graduation no matter what. Instead, she chose a cruise with her new boyfriend over the biggest day of my life. Mom had never missed anything important before. Not a dance recital, not a parent-teacher conference, not even my wisdom teeth surgery. "I'll always show up for you, sweetheart," was practically her catchphrase. She lived it every day, a constant I could depend on. After Dad died when I was 14, it became just us against the world. We downsized to a cramped apartment where the neighbors' arguments served as our nightly soundtrack. Mom worked as an administrative assistant during the day and waited tables 4 nights a week so I could stay in my school district. She'd come to my room at midnight sometimes, still in her grease-smelling uniform, exhausted but determined to check my calculus homework. "Your education is everything," she'd say, fighting to keep her eyes open. Senior year started with promise. I was on track to be valedictorian and had finally made varsity volleyball. Mom proudly displayed my college acceptance letters on our refrigerator with butterfly magnets. Then in February, she met Richard on some dating app my aunt had convinced her to try. "You can't mourn forever," I'd overheard Aunt Celia tell her. Richard was a pharmaceutical sales rep with whitened teeth and a convertible he seemed oddly proud of. At first, it was just coffee dates during her lunch breaks, then dinner on her nights off. Suddenly, our sacred Sunday movie nights, where we'd alternate picking films and make homemade pizza, disappeared. She'd rush home just to FaceTime with him, giggling like a teenager while I made my own dinner. When I'd walk by, she'd angle the screen. "This is my brilliant daughter I've been telling you about." Her voice had a new pitch to it, higher and more girlish. I tried to be happy for her. Dad had been gone almost 4 years, and I'd be leaving for college soon. But Richard never really looked me in the eye, and he checked his watch whenever I spoke. 2 weeks before graduation, I came home from volleyball practice to find Mom practically bouncing with excitement, a glossy brochure in her hands. "Richard surprised me with a Caribbean cruise. 7 days all-inclusive. We leave Thursday." My stomach dropped. "This Thursday? But my graduation is Saturday." The light in her eyes dimmed slightly. "Oh, honey, I know, but this was the only week he could get off all summer. You understand, right? We'll celebrate when I get back." "But you promised," I whispered, the graduation announcement still in my hand, where I'd circled my name among the honors students with a gold marker. Her expression hardened in a way I'd never seen before. "You're practically an adult now. You don't need mommy holding your hand anymore. This is important for my future. For our future. Richard might be the one." On graduation day, I still saved her seat, right between my best friend's parents who'd offered to drive me. I kept glancing at the auditorium doors during the opening speeches, half expecting, hoping, she'd burst in with apologies about changed flights. She'd sent a text that morning, a selfie with Richard holding blue cocktails captioned, "Thinking of you today. So proud. Send pics." When they called my name as valedictorian, the cheers felt hollow. I'd written my speech weeks before, a heartfelt tribute to perseverance inspired by Mom's sacrifices after Dad died. I changed it last minute. Instead, I talked about broken promises and how they teach us who we can truly count on, about finding family in unexpected places. As I spoke, my best friend's parents nodded encouragingly, the same people who'd driven me to college visits when Mom picked up extra shifts. My English teacher filmed the standing ovation. My volleyball coach saved my honor cords. My best friend's parents hosted my celebration dinner with a cake featuring my college logo in careful frosting. Mom came home sunburned and engaged, a princess-cut diamond catching the light as she hugged me. She brought me a keychain with a tiny palm tree and couldn't understand why I was still upset. "It was just one ceremony, Ellie. Don't be dramatic. There will be others. And look, now you'll have a stepdad to help with college expenses." Last month at my college graduation, the seat beside me wasn't empty. My best friend's mom sat there, just like she promised 4 years ago when she whispered, "I'll never miss your big moments, honey." Mom sent another selfie that day too. Her and Richard on their anniversary trip to Aspen. She'd forgotten what date my graduation was scheduled for. I keep that keychain on my desk at my new job as a reminder. Not of some tropical paradise, but that sometimes the family you choose matters more than the one you're born into, and that I'll never break a promise to someone I love, no matter what cruise ships or diamond rings might be waiting.